Hello guys, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you what a cheap Android head unit from China looks like. In this case, it's a Seicane Android head unit which costs just about $100. That was the listed price on AliExpress, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. So in the box, this is what to expect. This is the Android head unit. From there you can tell the screen is, well, it looks cheap, that's all. But from the back it looks pretty good. It feels solid. It has some weight to it. There is the mounting hardware, GPS module there. There's this power cable, easy, it's well labeled. It's going to make the install way easier. There's this cable for RCA outs or in, you can tell there. There is this USB extension wires, a rear camera or reverse camera, and the wires for that. And that's just about it. There's this manual which I've read through it and I think it's very comprehensive and understandable, so there shouldn't be any problem installing it. So I'm going to install it and then we can test it out when it's in the car. I think that's the best way to do a review or test it. Then we can tell if it is worth the price or if it's just pure garbage. But I think it's good. It's going to do well. So this right here is my current setup. I have this 1-DIN radio from Pioneer. It's wired to the equalizer down here and straight into the amplifier, then to the speakers. So I expect this to be an upgrade anyway. And let's see how long it will take. It's currently 5:30, and I believe this is going to be easy. So I finally got the head unit installed. What I expected to be an easy install turned out to be a little difficult because the head unit couldn't fit on this stock size, so I had to trim it by 5mm on the height and on the width too. So as you can see, I tried to fit it there pretty well, but yeah, I think it's better than nothing. So I'm going to try turn it on, then we'll see how long it's going to take. There, it took like 20 seconds to start up. So this is the user interface that comes with the vehicle. I'm going to turn on the illumination light on so you can see the home button and all that. Here is the music. This car just shows if it's on, not on, but if it's daylight or night. So if you turn on that light, it turns off or goes off. So I think that's not so bad, but the only problem with this is that you cannot change this user interface whatsoever. Even if you wanted to add some widget here, it will not work. It only allows you to change the wallpaper. That is so bad. So to test out how it works, the navigation works. I use Google Android, of course. Radio, there, that works. The Bluetooth, I have to turn on the Bluetooth on my device, so it's on. In this case, if you turn on the Bluetooth from this point, it will easily connect the phone, then you can play music here so easily. That's simple. So I think the Bluetooth works so perfectly, and it's a good thing to have. I'm going to turn that off. So if we test so we've done that. Music works so nicely. Actually, it plays so nice. It's loud. It's rated for 45 watts per channel, and I think that's plenty enough. Most stock speakers come with 24 watts RMS, but if you have aftermarket speakers like I do, it's Mine are 45 watts Sony speakers, so I think it matches perfectly. It's that simple. You can play music from this point too. You can scroll through the music if you can do that, and you just simply scroll. It's nice. You can scroll through the music folders as well on the phone. Let's exit that. If you want to check the car settings, this here on this switch setting, this is the Wi-Fi. It's connected to the Wi-Fi, of course. Screen off, this turns off the screen. You can turn off at any instance and it will have no issue whatsoever. Car amplifier, this turns on or off the amplifier, which is really nice because I've connected the amplifier to the subwoofer. So turn on the subwoofer, all I have to do is to turn on this car amplifier setting on or off. Clean up, this cleans up the RAM, of course. Then screenshot takes a screenshot, obviously. Bluetooth turns on or off Bluetooth. Car settings. Here we can see the system info. It's Android 8.1. It's 2 GB RAM, 32 GB ROM. CPU is 1.3 GHz quad core. And that's pretty much it there. Factory settings, that's to reset. Car settings. Android settings. If you go to Android settings, you will go to the normal device, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. About vehicle, you can see that it all works. So volume settings, you can control this, media and all that. Brightness, you can increase or decrease this. Navigation, I use Google. Steering LAN, logo settings. These ones are not even important at all. Other than that, these are the apps that come with it: Bluetooth, music, navigation, of course, video. This is AV in if you have connected some camera into the input of the video input of the head unit. Calculator, calendar, car settings the same as all that stuff. And Chrome, of course, if you want to do your stuff here. This one I haven't. The screen itself is very responsive to touch. It's not laggy whatsoever. So far I've not had any instance of an app crashing or hanging, so I think the screen works pretty well. There's no issue whatsoever. I'm actually impressed by this screen. Let's try playing a video from YouTube so you can see exactly what it will look like. It can't play beyond 720p video, so bear that in mind. Let's talk about the important part of this, which is the music. I think this plays so well. It plays stereo perfectly. And let me open it up and I want you to listen to it. So the fader works very well. You can change the location which you are sitting and the song, and the speakers will adjust accordingly. I think that's really nice to have around. The best thing about the music is that it supports the subwoofer, so I can turn on the subwoofer from here. You can also adjust the bars from this place here for the subwoofer control, or you can simply interfere this. Though this is so, I don't know how to call it, primitive or what, but I think they could offer better customization than this. Again, that will all happen with the software, which I think is so terrible. That's pretty much it. I think this is a good bargain for $100. That is the listed price on the website. In my case, I had to pay that plus shipping and taxes, so it came to about $150, around $140, which is like 14,000 Kenya shillings. And I think this is not a bad purchase. All what I don't like about it is this user interface, or whatever it is. This software is so bad, you can't even adjust all this. You can't change this. You can't. All you can do here is change this wallpaper. See, I can't remove this stupid looking curve out of here, this ugly clock, and this. You can't change even the widget, so that's the biggest disadvantage of this. Also, you can't control this. You can't dim these lights, unfortunately. I don't know why, so it's like that, wired straight up to the illumination cable. Other than that, I think this is a pretty good install, and I'm looking to see if it will slow down or start hanging or crashing or any of those funny stuff. Otherwise, I'm hoping it won't do that. Anyway, I think that marks the end of this video. Subscribe to the channel for more uploads, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.